The United States of debt started with the 1929 crash of Wall Street. The United States' currency became a federal promissory note for debt. The currency was not backed by any real asset. The United States was enacted by the Articles of Confederation. The United States became an entity of corporation. An entity of business for domestic and international commerce. Each citizen was considered real property, and was given a Treasury financial account number. A citizen was also given a number as a public debtor, which is a Social Security number. Each citizen whom was an immigrant had to pay taxes in order to work and live within the United States territories. The new department currency held value because the consumers gave it value by accepting it as a currency, but also using it for financial commerce. The paper currency is worthless without the backing of investors and taxpayers. The United States borrows assets from international nations by the amount of revenue it receives from taxes paid by its debtors. The credit system started in the United States in 1958 by Bank of America. The banks began to take most of the risk for the debt owed by the debtor. In order to be a private citizen and a creditor, real assets had to be owned or acquired. The classification of the debtor had to be changed to creditor by filing with the Secretary of State that held the birth record of the debtor. So the reason why the poor workers or middle-class workers remain as such is because it was structured to be that way. Without public debt consumers, there would not be enough commerce to keep the economy in motion. It would crash or collapse. The economic stability is a continual cycle of debt. Thus the United States of debt. The term free means those that are not taxed. The term America was defined as a free country. But majority of the inhabitants of this country are taxed. So those that are taxed are considered indentured servants. Indentured servants of the United States Corporation. The United States Corporation that includes the CEO as the executive chairman or the president. Also the board of directors as the House of Representatives, and the Senate. The Charter is the United States Constitution which gives the United States Corporation the power to operate. The Eye of Providence on the back of the dollar bill is a symbol of the highest deity. It was used for the acceptance of the establishment of the United States Corporation. God is the highest judge. So the judicial system was established as a judge on earth to interpret the supreme law of the land, which is the charter called the Constitution. The eagle symbol on the dollar bill represents the phoenix bird. It was used to identify the old Babylon rising out of its ashes as the new Babylon called the United States. Live in peace, express divine love, and dwell in happiness.